Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Warhammer 2. This is the Wood Elf campaign, and I'm streaming today because I'm not going to be around on Saturday, so I do apologise about that. But I'd still like to get this stuff done, and I've got to keep uploading to YouTube. So here we go! In the last session, we went and took, and I still can hardly believe I actually managed to do this, Skaven Blight. Skaven Blight is now ours. We have wiped out the Skaven of the southern old world. I don't think there are any others, like, in this entire area. I think the next nearest is going to be Hellpit, which is, like, up here somewhere. So, a long way away. So that's one of my most annoying and tenacious enemies wiped out. However, we are at war with the Beastmen, who have just managed to sack canals here. I have a really annoying fly. It's just been flying around all day. Right, he's gone. I will get you, wherever you are. So yeah, we just lost canals, which we will have to try and take back again. We've confederated Durthu, so we have an army on the way to go and take Quenelles, probably next turn. We should have the money to do it. And also the forces now. That's what I was most worried about. We are at the same time at war with the Bretonnians, which we are going to go after from here in Tobaro. We have beaten the Fey Enchantress, and she also lost quite a lot of stuff against the Beastmen, who are basically rampaging through Bretonnian territories before getting to... And I still have this bloody cold as well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that this is the end of the turn. Orion is sieging. We are kind of lacking siege engines. We do have... Oh no, the Fey Enchantress is here. They have a fairly decent army there, so I'm quite happy to maintain this siege, keep their army locked up in Tobaro, while Durthu attacks from the north. I think that's essentially what we're going to be doing. Meanwhile... Dambassos is holding station there. And Neon could be used to go and attack their cities. I think we're trying to get you to come up to Carcassonne so that we can go and assault the garrison up there to make Durthu's attacks rather more easy. I would also like to have killed you. That would have been nice. Right, Durthu hasn't actually moved yet this turn, so let's go and pop you up over here. And that's it! Onwards! We are lacking a little bit of amber, but once we've taken Quenelles back, and once we've taken Tobaro, that will sort itself out, so it's not a huge issue. And we are now allied with the Empire, hence we can see all of their things. Like, we lost a lot of relations because two of our allies went to war with each other. Bretonnia declared war on one of the Wood Elf factions. Or vice versa. No, it was Bretonnia who declared war on them. No, Carcassonne, sorry, not Bretonnia. I think I'm still... Am I allied with Bretonnia? No, I think I'm just friendly with them. The vampires are going after Nuln. You might want to stop that, because Nuln is a really important city if you want decent artillery there. Mr. Emperor person. Bordelot, Albrecht running around. Oh, and we're at war with Mousselon as well. Although we're allied with Bastogne. Yeah, I should have tried to take you out. Well, you're running after me, which is going to help. Yeah, you can stand right next to me? Perfect. Because it's going to take Durthu a couple of turns to recover after rebuilding canals. I might go and take Brion as well, just for the sake of it. In fact, taking Brion would sort all my problems out just right there. I think Quenelles was a replenishment center? I think I'll keep it as such. Because it's a pretty nice replenishment center, like, outside of my realm. It's a good fallback position. And Paravon is very unlikely to fall because it's pretty heavily guarded. I think we killed the Beastmen. Did we kill the Beastmen? I think we did. No, actually I think they're still on the rampage around there. So they took out Quenelles. I don't think we actually fought them. So they might still be over there. I just don't remember. Hey, Dana. Oh, here comes Mousselon after Bastogne. But that's a fortified city with a full garrison in it, and a full army. So, not that concerned. If the Bretonnians lose that battle, then frankly they deserve to lose. Alright, Orion. Let's get you into normal stance and go and rebuild canals. That's not too bad. And Quenelle is going to be rebuilt as an Azurai lookout. Orion, you're still doing that. And Bassos, you're chilling over there. Neon, let's go and murderize her. 63%, 14% of actual death. Critical, you did it. Waystalker successfully assassinated Marie Beaumont. That was a very nice hit. Well done. Thankfully, you're pretty good at that. Let's get the sight beyond sight so we get the extra missile damage. You're actually only 5 levels away from immortality. That's pretty good.
The forest is
do you have any other negatives that you do? No, not really. Okay. Orion staying put. Everything else is just continuing. Was there anything I could build over in the Kingsglade? There is. Second question though, do I want to spend my money on that right now? Not convinced that I do. I think we actually want to maintain a bit of a treasury to offset our budgetary constraints right now. Is the Empire at war with the vampires? Not sure. Should probably have looked at one of the... Oh, we can't actually move the map around. This is not multiplayer. That's the vampire counts. Okay, so it's one of the other vampires. Whichever the red ones are. Really do need to play a vampire game one of these days. Well, now I'm finally doing the Wood Elves, so once this campaign is done, then maybe we will go and visit the vampires. Oh, they brought out another damsel. Well, we can just bleed them of money. And she too is going to stand next to the Executioner General. Don't need to see all of this stuff, come on. In fact, let's pause it and just set this... Ah! I hadn't set all of this stuff up, I see. No, just make that normal for you. Then allied factions can go fastest, fastest, camera, that's fine. Enemy factions can go fast, because I would like to see what they're doing. Heroes can go fastest, I don't really care about the heroes, it's the armies that matter. And then neutral factions, don't bother panning over to them, just get on with it. That would explain why my turns have been taking so long. There we go! Right, so we are seeing my allies, but they're moving quickly. Okay, now that's better. So apparently those settings don't stay between sessions. Well, why would they? Because you'd have different settings for the different nations. Are you actually coming after me? Oh, that would be most irritating. Imminent rebellion, the fate of the body. As with all things of the natural world, a denizen of the forest has shed their mortal shell and become one with the woods. Yet the question remains of how to honour the body now that they have passed. They could be sacrificed in the flames, immolated as Orion is each year, a warrior's pyre, or the body could be planted deep within the ground, allowing the hungry roots of the deep wood to draw strength from the mouldering remains. So we can have a warrior send-off for the leadership bonus, or recruitment cost for rubbish units. No, we're going to burn them. Trait gained, builder, for Dunbassos. Cool. Bray herds come. Out of the forest they emerge, the horned beasts that stand upright as a vile parody of man. They are the cloven ones, the children of chaos. I'm pretty sure that's happened before. Hunting hound, chance of intercepting an army using the underway beast path toward routes plus 20%. Nice. And that would be very useful against the beasts. Okay, so you are going to have an imminent uprising. What's your garrison like? Your garrison is phenomenal. So I am perfectly happy for you to fight that. I was mostly concerned about whether I'd need to shift you over. You have leveled up again. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just level up your combat skills at this point. Or training, if I wanted to add you to one of my armies. Now, we'll increase your combat skills so you can actually stay alive. Reload time reduction during forest battles for the hero's army. Missile resist, magic resist. We'll go with the Arrow of Konoros. And we'll go Murderize. Oh, there's the Brayhard. Only a 21% chance of success. Why?
Never.
How are you so resistant to my murdering?
Watch it.
Alright, well we'll just continue on to Carcassonne, although Carcassonne looks like it's under siege already. So that's probably where the Brayhards are right now, and wow, that's a lot of chaos. 52% chaos! Yikes. Okay, I have a feeling the Bretonnia are kind of struggling a bit. Durthu's leveled up, he has actually. Ever-reaching tendrils, so you can actually move a bit further. How's your army doing? Next turn you'll be ready. Meanwhile, here I would like to build a building. +1 experience for all cavalry everywhere. Or +25% casualty replenishment. I mean, it seems like there's already a ton of replenishment. So we could well go for the pastures, which also generate more income. And this is for everyone, so yeah, sure, we'll get the pastures.
Waiting.
Yeah, Skaven Blight I know is about to erupt into violence. Maybe the city has some buildings to help her. Oh, that's possible. That one doesn't. No. Are you still in the Margarita province? Where does Bilbali start? Pretty sure it's like up here somewhere. Don't know. Alright, onwards. Hey Ben, only been able to watch one advert these 3 days, that sucks. Well, at least you can watch them, like they're still just not a thing in the UK. Really? You're coming after me now? A fully upgraded assassin and you're trying to attack me with a level 1? That's just insulting. And Neon became blessed because of it. Is that, yeah, enemy hero chance reduction. Self-defense plus 10% chance of wounding aggressors. Haha! Nice. Oh, and that's maxed out. Oh, he's going to be basically impossible to kill. Fantastic. Which sucks when the majority of the fan base is in Europe. Yeah, exactly. At least it's not as bad as YouTube's. Just still not having rolled out YouTube Red beyond the US. Jagged Horn declared war on Carcassonne. That was entirely expected. Mousselon. Where are you going? Because I don't think you're coming towards me. You would have had to go down this way. And you're completely ignoring Baston, which is who I thought you were going after. And there we go. Skaven Blight has rebelled. You failed to get me. We saw you when we were being raided. Right, what kind of army has Skaven appeared with? 3 rat ogres! Wow, okay, that's slightly worrying. Is Tobaro taking attrition yet? It must be. Next turn. Next turn they start taking attrition, so they'll probably try and sally out soon. Alright, that's fine. Meanwhile, I'm going to send you here because I really want to see what Carcassone's doing. Right, so that's where those guys are. And then we're going to murder you with a 22% chance of just outright killing you. Success. Wounded, but not dead. That's fine. Do you level up from that? No, not quite. Soon. Durthu has recovered his horses. I am really tempted to go after Brion. Will cost 4,000. That will sink my economy, so maybe not. Carcassonne has barely any troops. I'm actually tempted to go and lift the siege of Carcassonne and then siege it myself. It would be a hell of a lot cheaper than just rebuilding it. You know what? We're going to do that. Is your army going to be capable of defeating that Beastman army? Goreherd. Goreherd. Chaos Warhounds. Warspawn. Chaos Spawn. I think so. We have a good front line thanks to the War Dancers. We have some decent archers. And we have Wild Riders in this army. Yeah, let's march. We got this. It's fine. Kingsglade is still suffering. Ah! Public order issues. I wonder if that's because of the negative amber. I need to check that. Because I still haven't really seen any penalties for having negative amber. I don't think they ever will. They're offering hundreds of millions and turning YouTube into Netflix. I'm cool with YouTube Red. It's better than ads. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. YouTube still hasn't done YouTube Red for Europe. Like, Europeans just cannot get it. So if they are trying to turn YouTube into Netflix, then they're not providing the payment options to do so, except in the US. I don't actually mind them changing to be more of a content-based service like Netflix, just they're doing it only for Americans right now. Actually, I'm not fine with it. I'm not fine with it at all, because it kind of screws everyone else over. The whole point of YouTube is that it's an open platform. You failed to kill Bordelot, and are about to die to Bordelot. Mousillon are just a whole bunch of nothing. They very rarely actually achieve anything beyond survival. I don't think I've ever seen them successfully attack anything except for Lyonesse. And Ulbrich is ambushing. That loses you chivalry, buddy. That's very naughty for a knight. We failed to kill Malagor. I was about to do it. 1 turn away. Really? Alright, these guys should now be suffering attrition. Right? Next turn they start suffering, for Pete's sake. Start dying!
Against council orders!
Never seen Mousillon go beyond their own borders for more than 1 or 2 turns, yeah. Oh no, and they destroyed Carcassonne. Oh, you just doubled down on the bad. Go murder them. You're saying this is actually going to be an easy battle, okay. Actually, we have Durthu here, who is apparently a bit of a tank. I don't know, this is the first time I'm actually using him in a battle. So I have no idea if he's actually any good. I just know that the AI has, like, maxed out his damage potential, which is kind of hilarious. Oh, and there are loads of forests. Wood elves and forests, what could possibly go wrong? Wait, that's not how you use that. It's usually when things go badly that you say what could possibly go wrong. So these are beastmen who... No, we discovered last time they don't have bonuses in forests. They're good at moving through them, but they don't actually get forest fighting bonuses, unlike the wood elves, who have Stalker. That is a shoddy amount of magic. I actually have a mage. This is the first time I've got a Wood Elf Mage. Cool. I'm going to gamble. I think we can do better than 6. We can. We doubled it. We almost tripled it. What spells do we have? Is this Exploding Trees? Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma. Oh great, you're an illusionist. Like the weakest form of mage until you've got like level 10 or something. Right, let's go for the War Dancers. You're Forest Stalkers? Yes, you are. Here. We'll go for the Glade guys. Here. Move you back just a tad. Put you... Way Watchers there. No, they have hounds. They can actually get around the Way Watchers. Then I think I'm actually going to stick the Eternal Guard here, and then use them to react to wherever they send the hounds. And we'll stick our cavalry in this forest, ready to charge into their sides. And Durthu can go and stand at the front, being the boss that he is. He can go and stand there. Wizards there. Perfect. Let's do this. Oh, you're also a wizard. Interesting. Like I said, I've never actually used this character before. Magic Missiles causes armor-piercing damage. Has a really good range. Foe Seeker, speed and vigor. Wild Form, plus 25 more damage. So you can basically buff yourself to have 150 armor. And probably nearly 800 weapon strength. That's ridiculous. Plus the Flock of Doom, which I find thematically very cool, but in actuality kind of underwhelming. Let's actually position you there. And yes, I want all the archers in them. They are indeed moving that way. You know what? Let's move Durthu over here. Because it looks like they're going to try and flank me.
Ready to fire!
Well, we're going to have pretty much killed one of the Chaos Spawn.
We go! Death to all!
They've seen my cavalry. Probably. Wild Form yourself. You three. Put on your defensive buff.
Wild Riders!
Right, Wild Riders are well beyond them. Let's go and charge you into them. Although, actually, they did a fair amount of damage to me previously. Let's just move you forwards. So direct damage. I'll drop you on that. Not that you really need the vigor. Okay, you slaughtered them. Perfect. Wild Riders! I totally forgot how good you are! Hit them in the back. Alright, my archers are not having a great day. Let's move you over here, where you can hopefully get some better shots off. Wild Riders. Lovely little charge there in the back. Beautiful. Let's pull you back and then do it again! With your 71 kills already. And again. Let's hunt! Right, you lot, shoot at them. Now you should get billions of kills. This is really going to be quite amusing. They're running away already. Awesome! Durthu's like, come back! I'm not done with you. Oh, apparently I've won already. Marvellous. Wild Riders were great on tabletop. They could teleport to any woods on the map. Seriously? That's even worse than Dwarven Miners who just pop up and do your frickin' cannon. Oh man, one of my main opponents in tabletop was a dwarf player and he just loved using those miners to just pop up under my beloved artillery units. How's Empire? Annoying. So the Chaos Spawn got a grand total of 8 kills. Nice. Wild Riders actually led the killing with 85. Considering how infrequently they were actually hitting stuff, that's ridiculous. War Dancers, as always, amazing. Archers kind of underperforming, especially the Way Watchers. Way Stalkers, whatever the hell they're called. I don't know, I haven't been as impressed by Elven Archers as I expected to be. I think the High Elven ones are actually slightly better because they have a better arc of fire. They seem to have the ability to actually shoot over allies' heads. Obsidian Lodestone. Experience. I will take the money and run. And did we kill them completely? No, we didn't. Follower gained. Campaign movement +2. Leadership aura +4. Crow Reaver defeated Malagor, the Dark Omen. +10 leadership fighting beastmen, +10 melee attack when fighting beastmen. Sweet. And also, mage person leveled up. So you've been getting replenish troops and stimulate growth. Stimulate growth is not great. Replenishing troops, however, is. I think... Oh, I see. You're not actually an illusionist. You get half and half. So you can still get Earthblood, which is the heal when you're casting.